So friends, new WP token, or rather Wall Street Pepe update. It's unbelievable. I thought I was seeing things. I made the last video 2 days ago and we were at a 4 million market cap back then. In the meantime, the pre-sale has just exploded and we're now at $19.3 billion, and I think another 10 or so dollars have just been thrown into this pre-sale. It's really completely crazy what's going on here right now. Still, there are definitely dangers, and we're going to take a closer look at those now. So definitely stick around until the end. Feel free to give this video a like, whether you're invested or not, because I really think the deadline is approaching here, and you shouldn't wait too long if you want to get in, especially not to go all in or anything like that. I only put in the profits I've made with Pepu, so PayPal Unchained. You can definitely live a bit more relaxed that way, and I wouldn't recommend putting in a ton of cash here. But it's an interesting pre-sale that's completely skyrocketing right now. So it's really record-breaking, like 2001. As I said, we had the last video 2 or 3 days ago, and we were at 4 million, and now it's just 15 million more. It's mind-blowing how much money is being raised here. But I mentioned there's a little warning, and that's when we take a quick look at Pepe Unchained. I was a bit shocked myself this morning, but I knew it would happen sooner or later. Pepe Unchained has actually performed perfectly over the last 7 days. So it went from the low, of course, a small sell-off, and then up to about 0.065, nearly 0.07 cents. It's completely insane how this thing has exploded, and now there was a 60% drop in the last 24 hours, and that doesn't even include all the stakers. That's exactly one reason why I'm just not a fan of staking all these pre-sales. And I wouldn't recommend that to you either. Like I said, with the WP token, the risk that the price might just not really exist anymore in 7 days or drop so much that you can't mine well with your staking profits is, in my opinion, just too high. That's why I'm warning you, if you want to improvise, skip the staking, otherwise you'll be stuck with it for 7 days. I'm not a fan of that. If you're going to buy it, just sell it right away. That's exactly what I did in the end. I can only recommend that to you as well. You can see it here too, but how many people are staking? It was, as I said, about 170% 2 days ago, and now we're only at 56% staking return. So there's just so much happening right now. It's really crazy how this presale is exploding, even though it's just a meme token, but meme tokens are just taking off right now. It's completely skyrocketing right now. Whether it's in the regular crypto market or the presales, Pepe Unchained just added $2,000 right now. It's completely insane. Last night we briefly discussed the topic in the Telegram group, and I was just shocked. I have no idea what you all think about that. Like I said, I'm definitely invested, but I'm not staking it. Again, plain and simple, I just want to make that clear. And yeah, otherwise you can still buy the thing through Best Wallet. You can buy it with a card however you want to. There are plenty of options here. Coinbase Wallet is probably the most widely used Best Wallet. It's relatively new, and I'm currently testing it to see how it performs. But other than that, like I said, I don't need to say much about it, except that we currently have a token offer of 200 million, and that's how it's going to stay. Feel free to follow the page on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm curious if they'll also get listed on a big tier 1 exchange. It seems like that's also going to happen with Pepe, and if you compare here, these are just followers. Of course, they're skyrocketing, but what is being raised in the pre-sale is just unbelievable. Also here on the 4th December, were we here at 4th December, 10 days later, we're at 19 million. It's just so messed up. I don't know what's going on right now. Marketing, I have no idea, seems to be working, or people are just taking their Pepe Unchained profits now, which makes a bit of sense given the last 24 hours. So much capital has flowed in here and so much has flowed out. It makes a lot of sense that a lot is being reshuffled here. But like I said, I'm curious to see how this develops. I'll definitely keep you updated. Feel free to use the link below if you want to buy it. Just check the video description and you'll land directly on the page. And that's it from my side. I would say we'll catch up in the next video, probably when we hit 100 million in pre-sale revenue, just kidding. But I think maybe around 50 or 60 million will be raised again. I believe the pre-sale is supposed to end in January, but I think if it sells out sooner, then it will sell out. But I think around 50 or 60 million might be raised again. I believe pre-sale is supposed to end in January, but I think if it sells out sooner, then it will sell out. That's just my opinion. Otherwise, I wish you all a great weekend. Take care. Until then, bye-bye. And as always, stay crippled. 1000.